Gonna get to work, have a little fun, get a different job, gonna try another one. I'm gonna get to work, have a little fun, get a different job, gonna try another one. I'm gonna get to work, have a little fun. Come on everybody, let's get to work. This week on It's a Living, I'm working as a New York fashion model. They kind of like cross their feet over, eh?
I'm Peter.
Yeah.
Were you watching the girls?
I show off my good side, my bad side, and my back side. And here's a marriage that really works because they keep on trucking. It's a living, have a little fun. A living, gonna try another one. It's a living, gonna have a little fun. Come on, everybody, let's get to work.
And now, the hardest working man in the TV business today, Peter Jordan.
Anybody ever tell you you ought to be in pictures? Me either, actually, but fortunately it takes way more than just a pretty face to be a top fashion model. That's why I'm here in New York. I'm going to try and see if I can be a model student. New York City, fashion capital of the world. If you can make it here, well, you can make it anywhere. Fifth Avenue. One of New York's biggest events is Fashion Week. Thousands of designers, models, and media converge to see the hottest fashion trends. If you're a top model, you'll be working here.
You're so young.
On the fast track of the fashion runway is 23-year-old Richard Houghton from Welland, Ontario.
All you can do in this business is present yourself. When it comes down to it, it's your looks that they want.
And he's got the look. He took a year off from university. He's studying to be a chiropractor because his look is in demand in New York. But the kid from Ontario takes it all in stride. What do your friends back home think of you being a model?
Well, they love it. They're always interested to hear what's going on, but they bug me all the time. Call me the pretty boy and anything else that comes to mind. But they have a good time with it too, and they're just interested to find out about this world that not a lot of people know about.
It's a world I don't know much about either, but I'm in New York to find out.
Good morning, guys. Anybody have a credential? No.
A credential. It's 9 a.m. and Richard's on his first job of the day.
And this is a studio tent.
And this is his workplace.
So I don't know what they'll have in here. A few hundred people.
The seats in this studio tent are all reserved for fashion industry heavyweights. They'll all be here to see the work of famous designers from Hong Kong. Models are called in 2 hours before the show begins, so we have a little time to kill before Richard hits the runway. I probably shouldn't be admitting this, but I saw this in the swimsuit edition of Sports Illustrated.
What were you doing looking in there?
I don't know. Oh, I was looking for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I've had a lot of friends tell me they saw that in there. I said, what were you looking at that picture for?
Yeah, really. Richard's been in Vogue magazine. How long would a shoot a bit like this have taken?
Like 3 days.
3 days?
Yeah, to do it all. I mean, those shots takes about 10 people and 8 hours work to make something look natural.
Looking natural and depicting young love with a model he didn't even know was his job in this Armani ad.
You try and come up with emotion. They say, look romantic, and you try and feel that way, although obviously there's nothing there, so.
Does your girlfriend ever get jealous when she sees pictures like this?
No, we're pretty, we got a good relationship. I mean, I'm with my girlfriend for lots of reasons, and I don't find those reasons with other women.
Try to walk as center as possible because the cameras are there.
At last, Richard gets the call. Now, in a show like this, a male model will charge up to $1,500. And, hey, this is a little different. A female model makes way more, like 10 times that much. I don't know, maybe their clothes have more buttons? Anyway, Richard doesn't feel underpaid. He feels like he's having fun.
For your body.
It's one of the funnest times and experiences you could have in fashion. That there's going to be a lot of people looking at you, and that can be intimidating, but it can be exciting.
energy control your body.
I just go and enjoy it.
It all looks pretty intimidating to me, but I'm willing to give this modeling work a try. But first, you can't get the work unless you've got the agent or booker. So this is the person who sort of gets you the work or whatever?
Yeah, well, hopefully. We'll see what he can do.
Okay.
Forbes, can I help you on? Did I tell you about the Bon Jovi storytellers?
Baby, I'll be here.
This is the Ford Modeling Agency. It's one of the biggest in the world. Around this table, bookers are lining up work for the hundreds of models they have on their roster. So, Richard, are all these guys, would they be your competitors in a way, or?
Depends on the job, but I don't like to think of it as competition because it's not like something you can try harder at, or you just kind of present yourself. But they all have different looks that are used in different markets.
First of all, you're all set for today, right?
Yep.
This is Sam, Richard's booker.
It's gonna be a 9 o'clock call time.
Anyways, Richard,
1500 for the show.
Is Richard easy to book? Is he a pretty popular?
Well, we have a nickname for Richard. Boo-hoo Howden. He has his moments, but we love him to death.
Richard was discovered by Diane, a booker from Toronto.
Strong features, good height. Just he's got a great approachable look.
Look pretty dishy here, Richard. I mean, you know, from
I
one
don't
guy
know
to
what to
another,
say.
you know what I'm saying?
Dreamy.
Okay.
Dreamy.
Dreamy.
Dreamy, is that
Dreamy
it?
or a hottie.
A hottie.
We'll
No,
say
I'm
that.
getting all the
You can
fashion
say
terms
that.
here. So, Diane, without trying to embarrass either you or I, would I have the kind of look that's
I'd
now?
have to see you without your hat on. I think your hat should stay on. We have a division. We have a division.
bald division?
No, it's a real guy division.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
it'd be good for you.
All right. But you wouldn't describe me as a hottie, I'm guessing.
Dreamy.
Dreamy.
Yeah, dreamy.
Kind of a nightmare kind of dream. With my dreamy looks and my hat on my head, I'm sent out with Richard on a photo shoot for a fashion magazine.
Try to look intensely and always taking the camera.
Our studio is a park in Brooklyn. The photographer Stratos and the stylist Ryan work together to create the look they want.
It's like a double page shot. She can be on one side of the page, he'll be on the other. It's very reminiscent of early 70s Playboys. Okay, Peter. You have the square sweater and these square pants.
Oh, those are very nice. Well, it's my turn to model. One smallish problem, though, the changing room, there isn't one.
You have to do this.
Really?
Yeah.
Like this is where models would change, like right in the middle of no.
Yeah.
Are you changing?
Yeah, I'm right. I mean, I'm on my way, so
Yeah.
better get with the program.
I uncover the undeniable truth that as a model, you can't be modest. Stop that. You.
Might want to avert your eyes, ma'am. Might want to scare the kids. Hello.
After my brief exposure in the park, I'm dressed for the job.
You look great. You do
You're
the
like
best
a-
of what you have to work with.
You're so diplomatic. You must be Canadian.
So I meet my modeling partner, Angelique, and we get to work.
Just keep your eyes in the lens.
You have to try not to put pressure. Like the pressure you do, it's fake.
Keep your chin parallel to the ground.
No cheese or anything. It just goes, eh? What's my motivation, or you know, like what am I supposed to be thinking?
There is no motivation, this is fashion.
Oh, man, that's a big lens you got there.
Ready?
No smiling.
Smiling.
Stay tuned, folks, because my modeling career is about to take off. Or get stuck. When we come back, will my model behavior get me on a New York runway? Welcome back, folks. I'm here in New York working as a model. I've already shown my best side in a photo shoot. I'm about to go on my biggest assignment yet with Canadian model Richard Houghton, but first we do lunch.
Like, do you watch what you eat and that sort of stuff?
No,
So you're not going to go out to the washroom and throw up after this?
not as far as you know. No, I just love to eat, so I wouldn't give that up for anything. I don't think.
So there's not that obsession with being really thin, like being
No, not
outrageously
at all.
thin.
Yeah, I mean, come on, you're a guy. You've got to be kind of more natural and lean.
Sorry, puppy.
All right, I aced the model lunch thing, but I've got a big runway fashion show coming up. I have to learn how to walk the walk.
You look good. You look relaxed and like you're going for a walk, you know?
I know, and if you're selling clothes, what better way to have a person look than relaxed and comfortable and confident, all those good things?
I've been working on my walk.
Okay, let's see.
Can you see if it works
Yeah,
okay?
yeah,
Like what I notice is they kind of like cross their feet over, eh?
Okay. Peter,
Yeah.
were you watching the girls?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
were you
why?
watching the guys? Because guys tend to keep it a little more masculine because we're guys, right? I mean,
Thank God. Do you start with one foot or the other, or you just get going?
all right, now, you know how a golf swing works.
Yeah.
And when you
Yeah.
get on the course, you just want to let it go. You
Yeah.
don't want to start thinking about your
about it.
elbow
You're right.
and your arm,
You're
your
right.
turn, and all the other moving parts. So when you're walking, you often don't think about moving your knees and your arms. 'cause
Gotcha,
you're gonna,
just walk.
You're going to look
Gotcha.
like an idiot.
Okay, and
So,
I'm thinking confident thoughts.
yeah, stand upright,
Okay.
pick a point,
Pick a spot.
and just walk. Looks good.
Really?
Yep, you're confident. Perfect. That's as good as I've seen, Peter.
Yeah.
That's good. That's really good. You're gonna do fine.
Well, should we walk off to the
Okay,
gate?
good. Yep, let's do it.
All right. It's two models, one young and attractive, mind you, and one kind of past it.
This is it. I've made it to the fashion big time, working a huge benefit show with 30 male models wearing the clothes of 30 different designers.
Welcome.
First, we'll meet the show producer, Rob Lochner. He tells us what, or rather who, we'll be wearing.
So we have you and Kenneth Cole tonight, okay? So Kenneth Cole design. And, we have you kind of at the same time, and we'll get you out there in front of the audience.
Wow.
Okay?
Does Kenneth know, Rob?
Kenneth knows.
Next, it's the all-important pre-show meeting where the director gives us our, directions.
Walk around the U shape, okay, and you exit stage left.
I think I got that, but Richard's not so sure. He walks me around the room just in case.
So we're going to walk right around all the way here?
Yeah, we'll just keep on coming around, and this is where the camera bay will be back here with
Oh, okay. So that's what I focus in on? and
Yeah,
walk
you're
right
gonna look,
towards
just pick a point.
it. Try not to trip.
I don't think there's any obstacles here.
Okay, no, it seems like a pretty flat floor.
Backstage, the models are starting to get ready. There's another Canadian here in the modeling crowd, Joel McMillan from Calgary.
I got lucky. Yeah? I've been having a good time. Like last year and a half I've been down here.
Oh, that's great. I guess you have the look.
I guess I got the look of the minute.
He's got the look of the minute. I've got the look of the century. That'd be last century. Anyway, with hair and makeup done,
Time to change.
in front of everybody.
I guess this is where the being comfortable with your own body part comes in, eh?
I wouldn't worry. Everyone's got a body. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's just that some are a lot younger and better looking than others.
You can keep the underwear on.
Okay.
These are $300 pants, but you know, for me, some things never change, no matter what your clothes cost. Take my zippers program.
You have to take care of that yourself. You can tell he's an amateur because it's taken him so long.
In the front of the house, a fashionable crowd is gathering.
Rich Marino.
Backstage, the models are getting into position.
How do you feel? Do you get nervous at all anymore? Or?
You get excited, but it's fun. It's one of the funner parts of fashion.
Okay, after Pete DeVries is Pete Jordan. Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay. You look great.
Thank you very much for saying so. You're a wonderful liar.
I'm not lying. Elvis.
It's time to strut our designer stuff. The stagehand's job is to signal the models and send them out. It's nearly my turn.
I'm gonna give it my best. I'm not gonna let Kenneth Cole down.
Fortunately, Richard's going ahead of me.
Anytime you're working with people, it kind of helps you develop as a person. That's really great. But under no circumstances would I want to do this forever. There's just so much that I would miss in life.
Well, I'm wishing I could miss my modeling debut. But before I know it, I'm next on the list. I get the dreaded nudge from the stagehand, and I'm off. I feel like a deer in the headlights. I'm trying not to think about how I'm walking. Just act natural. What's that guy looking at? I thought I remembered to zip up my fly. The walk only lasts 20 seconds, but with all those eyes watching your every move, it feels like an eternity.
I didn't fall down. Well, I feel for a day like a model. Oh, I thought I looked marvelous. And that's what this is all about.
One last walk around the room to a standing ovation. And the curtain comes down on my modeling career. Coming up, Love on 18 Wheels.